Magnus Knudsen, you were standing on the pitch in 13 of 14 matches, so you just missed one match. How is your impression of the Bundesliga so far, if you look back?
Of course, it's a tough league. It's one of the best leagues in the world. So me and we all knew that it's going to be a big challenge to have good performances and get points. Yeah. It's how it is being a footballer. Everything goes up and down. Some games I feel we and myself play really good, and some games are a bit tougher. And that's it's a part of the challenge, and we all can grow on this. So far it's been really challenging, but the challenge is really fun as well.
And how do you see your role on the pitch? Because you were starting nearly all matches. I think Gladbach was the first time you didn't start. So how do you see your role?
Yeah, it's for me. I just play football. If the coach wants me to start, I'm happy with it. And if the coach thinks it's not my game to start, then I have to accept it. We can grow on everything, all the setbacks. So it's a part of being a footballer. But I'm really happy here, and I have huge beliefs in what we're doing here.
That sounds good. Talking about the last match, you conceded a very early goal, and after the match, as I talked to some players, they said they were really angry about it because it happened again. Did you put some special effort in training to be able to prevent these early goals in the next matches?
Yeah, of course, we never want to concede early. I think we have conceded early quite a few times now, and it kind of destroys our game a bit to have a bad start like this. We want to have the games open as long as possible, and then everything can happen. So of course we work on this, and we are aware of this. So we're going to do everything we can to not concede against Augsburg on Saturday.
Yeah, you mentioned Augsburg. On the one hand, they didn't win an away game since March. But on the other hand, they won the last 5 matches against promoted teams. Do you care about stats like this, or do you don't care at all?
Oh, I don't care about stats. Every game lives for itself. If you look on the stats, then we had no chance getting a point in Leverkusen, so stats have nothing to say for me. It's how you attack the games, if you have the day or not, and of course a good game plan. And we think we have a really good game plan against Augsburg, and we're going to do everything to get 3 points for a Christmas present.
What kind of opponent do you expect there?
To be honest, I really don't know a lot about Augsburg, but one thing I've learned in the Bundesliga is that every team here is really good, even though I don't know so much about the teams. So of course it's going to be a tough game, but we are ready, and we're going to do everything to get 3 points.
I checked the stats again. I have to admit, because I saw that Holstein is scoring more than 1/3 after set pieces. Is that also something that you really train a lot, like free kicks and corners and stuff like this?
Like the stats says we are good on set
yeah,
pieces?
you scored more than 1/3 of your goals after these set pieces.
Yeah, it's like set pieces is a part of the game. It's a different way to get points and get the games in our hand. And we have good physical players who can score on set pieces, and of course we also have good set piece takers. So yeah, it's something we have in our head when we work on the training during the week, and I think it's also important for a team like us to have a strength on set pieces to get some extra chances during a game.
Okay, last question, because you already mentioned the Christmas presents. How do you gonna spend the Christmas break and also perhaps New Year's?
It's gonna be a nice Christmas time in Norway. In my opinion, of course, the best country and place to celebrate Christmas. Lots of snow. It's going to be nice to see the whole family again, not just my parents and my girlfriend's parents. So yeah, like normal Norwegian Christmas. If if you have some Norwegian fans out there, they know what's gonna happen. It's a lot of traditions, and yeah, it's gonna be a nice traditional Christmas for me. And the New Year's, of course, here with some teammates and their girlfriends. So I'm really looking forward to that as well.
Do you want to talk about about the tradition? And is there any ritual you can mention? Something typical Norwegian and very special?
It's difficult because for me all the traditions is normal. So I don't have any like specific traditions. I think it's weird, but I think a lot of traditions for you are weird. What can I say? It's one movie. I think it's called It's Christmas Again or something. It's Norwegian with some English stuff. Then it's about how weird the Norwegian traditions are, and you can watch it on Netflix, I think.
Okay, so we're gonna check it out.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna send you it, and then people can watch it. It's a funny movie about how weird the Norwegian traditions are.
So to all the Hotshot fans, check it out. But before, we hope to win or celebrate a win on the weekend, and then afterwards you're gonna have a good Christmas break. Thank you very much.
Thank you.